My manager said that all meat is gluten-free.
Really deep in there. So we're just gonna rub it around a little bit more. Next, we've got our potatoes. So we're gonna mash up some potatoes right now, and currently we don't have a potato masher, so we are going to improvise here. We're gonna improvise a little bit, and we're gonna use a ladle. We're gonna see how this goes. It should work pretty well. We're just gonna try and mash these up as best we can here using this ladle. And I'm used to using a steel ladle as opposed to a rubber ladle, so this is maybe why we're having maybe a little more difficult of a time mashing up these potatoes. So we're gonna scrap the ladle. We're gonna scrap steel ladle. Thank you, Sous Chef David. You're welcome. So we're gonna give a go at this. David, you know, my wrist, I sprained my wrist the other day. I was playing tennis. My wrist's not doing so well, so you wanna give a go at this? I don't know if you have, give it some extra mustard, a little more oomph. Yeah. David, love the technique. Yes, love it. That's pretty hard.
Yeah, that's supposed to be hard. I can't do this.
All right, perfect. So now that we've got the potatoes all mashed, we're gonna put these in a bowl. We're gonna find a bowl right here. We're gonna all mashed up. We're just gonna place them in this bowl, and pretty soon they're gonna be ready to eat. So we've almost finished the chicken. We've got done our mashed potatoes. Another thing we'd like to add to the recipe are obviously ocean spray craisins. So we're gonna take these here, these craisins, and we're just gonna see the key for this. For the craisins is just, it's almost all for the presentation. You gotta have cranberry sauce or cranberry juice or something. So we're just using traditional craisins. All right, so you guys probably remember I grabbed some yams at the beginning of the video when I was at the grocery store, but I grabbed them and I'm not exactly quite sure what a yam is. So we're gonna be leaving that out of the video. We're not gonna be adding that to the dish because I don't really know what to do with it. And what we've got here is everyone's favorite traditional Minute Maid Light, 15 calorie, 2 grams of sugar, everyone's favorite Thanksgiving mango marinade. And what you do here, everybody knows the rules. You just top it off. You top off the chicken with some mango marinade. Don't be afraid to turn it over and really get some in there, you know what I mean? So we just put that on there, and then you just rub it. See, every seasoning, you just need to rub it, just really get in there. Actually, this is where you can utilize the tongs. See, people don't utilize the tongs as much as they probably should. You get it, and you gotta use the tongs to flip over. It's amateur stuff to flip over the chicken or turkey with the hands. It's a whole nother story to do it with the tongs. Tongs are an instrument that many chefs, famous chefs, Super Chef Bobby Flay loves the tongs. You can see we've got the bottom marinated, so we're gonna flip it over again. Using no hands, all tongs here, perfectly flipped over. So now that we've got that done, we're gonna add the finishing touch to the dish. As you can see here, we've got a traditional clove of garlic, and as you can see, there might be some mold on the outside there, but that's okay because garlic is very similar to blue cheese in that it usually tastes better when there's mold on it. So we're gonna use the garlic and we're just gonna put it inside the chicken or turkey just to let the flavor of the garlic get to the inside of the chicken because we're using all the marinade and stuff on the outside. The garlic is gonna penetrate the inside. All right, so now that we've got that done, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna pop this bad boy into the oven. Dave, do you wanna do the honors? Pop that bad boy into the oven?
Absolutely, Chef.
Remember to treat this chef.
Wow, beautiful. Now that it's in the oven, we're gonna wait about 37 to 39 minutes for it to cook at 488 degrees Fahrenheit. So we're just gonna wait for that. And while we wait for that, what we're gonna do is right here, what we're gonna do is be making the famous dessert. Everyone knows the most important meal is dessert. The most important part of Thanksgiving is dessert. There's two things I'm about in this life, and those two things are big pranks and chocolate chips. But if I had a third one, it would obviously have to be ice cream. Ice cream would be my number 3, and if it's a dessert at Thanksgiving without ice cream, I'm not interested. So we're gonna make a dessert with ice cream here. And what we're gonna be doing is, we baked a couple pie crusts, pie crusts we've got at the Publix grocery store. So we're gonna pop these bad boys open. What we're gonna do is, we're gonna start scooping them, and we're gonna be putting them into the pie crusts. And while we're doing this, my sous chef Dave right here, he's gonna be telling you some of the health benefits or just benefits of eating dessert, just the benefits of eating dessert.
Well, thank you, Chef. Let's be honest, guys. It's full of sugar, not much health about it. But it tastes damn delicious. And the best part about it is, we've got what we got, Schmuckers. They're great for peanut butter and jelly. Absolutely not just peanut butter and jelly. They've got chocolate. Once it hits a cold surface, it hardens like steel, like a Viking, like bull. Anyways, I think what's great about this is that not only do we have vanilla, we have strawberry. It's so good. I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. Let's make this a happy little meal. But like, you know, it's funny that Alex was saying that, you know, he likes chocolate chips and he likes pranks and ice cream. This is, without the prank, it's just chips and ice cream. Vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry. Or is this even strawberry?
No, it's cherry.
Oh,
It's cherry.
I apologize. Anyways,
We don't have any ice cream scoopers right now, so we're struggling a bit, as you can see.
Jesus.
Turn the goddamn oven.
Yeah, I don't want.
Fantastic.
I did not want to have the same accident that we had in Paris the other day, man. They had a really bad lawsuit on there. You guys think it's a joke, but they do not like America. We did a cooking show over there last week. Said a bad couple one-liners, and we forgot to turn off the ovens because we're just too fucking tired and almost turned the place down. They won't invite us back.
So what we're gonna do is, once we've finished this right here, getting a sufficient amount of ice cream, it's a lot more difficult than it looks, you guys. You can never have too much ice cream, you can never have too many chocolate chips, you can never have too much sauce. You gotta level it, which is probably the most difficult part. As you can see here, if you get a close up here, you'll be able to see all the chocolate chip particles. You'll be able to see everything going on in this pie right here. Not coming out exactly as I pictured it.
I'll tell you right now, guys, I know you can't smell through that camera lens, but it doesn't matter what it looks like. God, it smells so goddamn good.
Absolutely magnificent. See, the spoon isn't gonna do the job here, so this is why I got the holster, just to even it out. As you can see, it's spreading it it's actually spreading it better than I thought it would. Spreading it even around the pie crust. And as the final touches, what we're gonna do, as we said before, you gotta grab one of these Smucker's Magic Shell Chocolate. You gotta shake it up. You're gonna shake it up. And once you've shaken it up, you're gonna lather it up. You're gonna absolutely put all of it on there. This hardening shell chocolate was actually designed by scientist Neil deGrasse Tyson. It's scientific because it freezes when it touches something cold. So, do with that knowledge what you will. And once we've got that done, what we're gonna do with these pies is we are going to stick them in the freezer overnight so that when it comes Thanksgiving, they'll be ready, they'll be frozen, they'll be ready, they'll be frozen, they'll be ready to go, ready to eat. And here is the final product.
My first wife, but he didn't leave me. You're right. You're waiting for me, baby.
Beautiful. So everyone, what we've got here is our final product, the chicken or turkey. So what you gotta do, obviously every good chef taste tests their product before they serve it. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take a couple taste tests. David, just take a couple taste tests as well. It's pretty good so far. You take just a couple of taste tests before you serve it to all the customers. Or in this case, family members, because it's Thanksgiving.
Best part is, even got the broth. It's got a little bit of, that like lemon.
And you just dip it in to the sauce. As you know, you just take a couple more taste tests, make sure everything's good. You can't have your family members or customers leaving unsatisfied, so
Fuck no.
you gotta make sure it's just the right texture. And as I'm eating it right now, it's got the perfect amount of moisture. It's not dry, which is exactly what we wanted, but it's got the flavor that you want. It's got the texture that you want, and it's just got that wow factor.
Fuck yeah.
A wow factor that a lot of dishes don't have.
You don't believe us? Look at this bad boy. Best
Look
been
at
the
that.
whole time.
Roasting. And what you do here with this, you throw it in the trash.
Yes, indeed.
And we're just gonna take a couple more taste tests to end this.
And remember, children, the skin is the best part.
Chef Dave, you're absolutely right. Any final words you want to say to people back home?
Happy Turkey Day.
Happy Turkey Day, guys.
Salute.
A few moments later.
Yeah, man. I'm not doing too much. Chilling at home. Somebody done made some chicken and shit. You know. Who the fuck made this chicken?
I don't know.
I ain't got my bitch, get it, throw it up, throw it up. I ain't got